Hello, this video is going to give you an introduction to your first grammar chapter. The subject is expressing present time. And I'm going to focus in this introduction on patterns of how we form the verbs. The chapter also talks a lot about when we use the different tenses, but let's just focus here on form. Okay. In the simple present, when you have a regular verb, verbs like make, catch, study, or play, you can see that you basically, for the I, it's just I plus the base form. I make, I catch, I study, I play. And with he, she, it, you have the S form. Plays, makes, plays. Of course, the spelling here is a little bit different, but this is the S form. Catches, studies. With we, you, and they, again, it's base. We make, we play, we catch, we study. Okay? So this has to do with singular and plural. All right? So simple present irregular verbs. So on pages 128 to 129 in your textbook, there's a nice list of common irregular verbs. So with irregular verbs, you can see that you basically have to know the different forms. So I am, that's the be verb. I have, I do. Okay, now let's see what happens to the be verb with he, she, it. He, she, it is, he, she, it has, he, she, it does. Okay, and again, when we get to this group of subjects, we, you, or they, we are, you are, they are, have, or do. Okay? So again, you have to know what your irregular verb forms are, and unfortunately, those need to be memorized. Okay? Now, if we're going to look at forming questions in the simple present tense, you always use the verb. These are called auxiliary verbs because they're part of the verb form. So you use either do or be plus your subject and then the base form of the verb. So some examples. Here's do, here's my subject, you, here's the base verb, like, and here's my object, noodles. Okay, one way you can check it is you can just say you do like noodles. Okay? You could turn it into a statement. Does she speak French? So again, to check for the agreement, she does speak French. But again, you see the order. You're starting with the auxiliary, do, subject, she, and then the base verb. And then here's an example of when I'm going to use the be verb. Is he a parent? Okay, so there's the verb plus your subject, and because it's is and it's a linking verb, this is just this noun is describing what he is. He is a parent. Okay? I can give you one more, like are they staying at your house? So are they, right? The subject will have to agree, so you could turn it into a statement. They are staying at your house. I hope that's clear. Okay, so when you want to form simple present tense negative statements, it's the subject plus do or be plus not and then the base verb. So for example, I do not like noodles. Okay, so here's my subject. Do not like is actually my verb, okay, noodles. She, again, here's your subject plus do, doesn't speak French. And excuse me, I'm going to move this down. No, he isn't a parent. Okay, so subject plus the be verb. And then again, what he, I'm sorry, I'm getting lost trying to say this. So that example illustrates this form using the be verb. Okay. Woo, present progressive continuous. To form that, you always use some form of be That's going to have to agree with your subject in number, okay? Like they are, he is, I am, okay? Plus you use the present participle. And the present participle for all verbs is the base verb plus ing. So here, I am doing, he is eating, they are sleeping. You can see do, eat, sleep, plus ing to form the present participle. Okay, now the last verb form that's covered in this chapter is the present perfect. And the way we form that is we use has for singular subjects like he, she, and it, or have for plural subjects like they have, we have, plus the past participle. And the past participle for regular verbs is basically the base form of the verb, like the basic verb plus ed. He has wanted that car for a long time. She has talked to her mother. They have tasted the soup, etc. Now with irregular verbs, again, they must be memorized.